The blue and red lights flickered across the front of my house like a nightmare painted in neon. 2 police cruisers stood in the driveway, engines idling, radios crackling, and the moment I saw them, my chest turned to ice. I killed the engine, barely remembering to shut the car door. What the hell happened? I muttered under my breath, rushing toward the porch. I'd been gone 5 days for work, just 5 days. And now, there were cops at my home. An officer turned toward me, palm out. "Sir, you can't come inside just yet. My name's Daniel Harris. This is my house. My wife, Rebecca, she's inside." The officer hesitated. "Yes, sir. She's fine. But we need you to calm down." "Calm down?" I snapped. "Why are the cops here? Where's my daughter?" A small voice came from behind the officer. "Daddy." I froze. Lily stood in the doorway, wearing her pink pajamas, tears streaking down her cheeks. Her hair was tangled, her eyes red from crying. My wife stood behind her, arms crossed, jaw tight. And next to her, my mother-in-law, Marjorie, cold, composed, lips pressed so tightly they looked bloodless. "Rebecca," I said slowly, stepping closer. "Why are the police here? Why is Lily crying?" Rebecca's voice was low, controlled. "Daniel. Lily hurt someone." "Hurt someone?" I looked from her to the officers. "She's 5 years old." "She pushed me," Marjorie said sharply, one hand pressed to her shoulder. "Down the stairs. On purpose." I stared at her in disbelief. "She's 5. You think she tried to kill you?" "Don't exaggerate," Rebecca said, but her tone wavered. "She's been acting out. Saying strange things. Lying. We didn't know what else to do." I dropped to one knee beside Lily. "Sweetheart, what happened?" She hiccuped through tears. "Grandma was yelling at Mommy. She said bad things about you. I told her to stop. She came close to me, and I pushed her hand away." My chest tightened. "That's all." "She fell," Lily whispered. "I didn't mean to. I promise." I looked up at Rebecca. "You called the police on your own daughter for that." Rebecca wouldn't meet my eyes. "You don't know what it's been like, Daniel. She's been saying things. Things about you." "What things?" "That you don't love us anymore. That you're seeing someone from work. That she saw messages on your phone." For a moment, my brain refused to process the words. I turned to Lily again. "Honey, why would you say that?" Her voice trembled. "Because it's true. I saw her picture, Daddy. In your phone. You were hugging her." The room tilted. My throat went dry. Rebecca's eyes flicked to me, sharp, wet, desperate. "So it is true?" "Rebecca, no. That's not." "Don't lie," she shouted, the calm facade finally cracking. "She's a child. She wouldn't make that up." The officers exchanged a glance. One of them murmured something into his radio, stepping discreetly aside. I felt like the walls were closing in. My daughter was crying, my wife was shaking, and my mother-in-law watched everything with quiet satisfaction. "Rebecca, listen to me. The woman Lily saw, her name's Jenna. She's from my team. She lost her husband last year. That photo, she'd just found out the company denied her transfer. She broke down, I comforted her. That's all." Rebecca laughed bitterly. "That's all. There's always a story, isn't there?" "Check my phone," I said, pulling it out. "Go ahead." But she didn't take it. She just stared, eyes glossy. "You've been distant for months. You stay late. You don't call. And when you're home, you look through me. Because I've been trying to hold it together." I snapped, the words spilling out raw. "Work, bills, your mother constantly in our house. Rebecca, I'm exhausted. I haven't cheated on you." Marjorie's voice cut through like a blade. "You expect us to believe that, after everything my daughter's been through. You've turned this house into chaos. You've poisoned this family." I stood, trembling with rage. "You called the cops on a 5-year-old because you can't stand losing control. The officer stepped forward. "Sir, maybe we should all take a breath." Rebecca's eyes darted between us. "I just wanted help," she whispered. "Lily kept saying she was scared you'd take her away." "Take her away?" I repeated. Lily sobbed harder. "Grandma said you were leaving, Daddy. She said you and that lady were moving far away." Every piece clicked at once. The cold, careful lies. The manipulation. Marjorie, whispering poison while I was gone. Turning Rebecca against me. Using Lily to fracture what little was left. I looked straight at her. "You told her that, didn't you?" Marjorie's smile was faint. Someone needed to protect them. Rebecca turned to her, eyes widening. "Mom, you said he admitted it. You said he told you himself." Marjorie didn't flinch. "I did what I had to do. You've always been too soft. Just like your father." Rebecca stepped back, shaking. "You lied to me." Marjorie's tone turned cutting. "You would have let him destroy you." Something in Rebecca broke then. Her voice came out strangled. "You called the police on my child." Marjorie's face went pale. "I did what was necessary." "No," Rebecca said, tears streaming down her cheeks. "You did what you always do. You made everything worse." The officers moved quietly, exchanging looks. We're going to head out," one said carefully. "Seems like this is more of a family matter." As the cruisers pulled away, silence fell, thick, trembling. Rebecca sank onto the couch, face buried in her hands. Lily curled against me, small body shaking. I held her close, my heart splitting in two. After a long time, Rebecca whispered, "I don't know what's real anymore." I sat beside her. "Neither do I." For a moment, we just listened to the hum of the refrigerator, the quiet drip of rain outside. "I thought you'd betrayed me," she said, voice breaking. And I believed her. "I know. She's my mother," she said, almost to herself. "And she betrayed me too." I reached out, gently touching her hand. "Then maybe, it's time we stop letting her live here." She didn't answer, just nodded faintly, eyes hollow but glinting with a fragile kind of realization. That night, after putting Lily to bed, I stood in the hallway listening to the soft rhythm of her breathing. The house felt wounded, like it had witnessed too much. Rebecca came to stand beside me. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "So am I." We didn't talk about trust or forgiveness or healing. Not yet. The betrayal still lingered in the air, too heavy to name. But in the quiet, I knew one thing. It hadn't been infidelity that nearly destroyed our marriage. It was the slow, deliberate poison of someone who'd mastered the art of control. And as dawn began to lighten the sky outside, I realized something even worse. In the wreckage she'd left behind, I could still hear her voice, echoing in my head, whispering, "You'll thank me someday." And I wasn't sure she was wrong.